October 17th, 2023. My name is Johnny Clyde.
Okay, Johnny. Tell me your name.
Johnny Clyde.
Are you Johnny Clyde?
Every day on October 17th, I make a film within a day.
October 17th, 2018.
October 17, 2020.
October 17th, 2021.
It's early enough.
I wake up early, I record, I edit, I make music, I do everything within this single day. I try to not think about it beforehand. My name is Johnny Clyde. My earliest memory is of drowning.
My earliest memories of drowning.
When I was 12, my mom got a mini DV camera. I asked if I could use it and never let go.
And the murderer is...
Tape after tape got filled. Goofy videos, poems, stop motion animation with my toys.
As you can see, the camp conditions are very crowded.
After school, I'd race home with a new idea and get to filming and started to skip school altogether to film instead. Most got lost in a flood. When I was 19, I got a job as a film projectionist and fell in love with film. Decided to do whatever it takes to make films for the big screen and thought maybe music was the answer. I dedicated myself to guitar.
All words and music by Johnny Clyde. I have a headache.
And the first film I ever scored was a film made by my fellow projectionists about how film projection was soon to be lost art and we were a dying breed. All our jobs were soon replaced with digital projection. In November of 2010, I joined an artist collaboration site called Hit Record and uploaded my first song titled Impaled Fathers Who Don't Love Their Sons. I began working at a bottle cap factory during the night shift and couldn't adjust. I slept maybe 10 hours a week and would wander the streets at night on my days off writing music in front of random people's houses. Here's some blurry photos I took of these late night wanderings. Let's watch the sunrise. Let's catch the train. I was in the desert in pajamas and slippers. I released many songs during that time. It's hard to talk because of my tongue wound. Sometime that following year, I was contacted by another artist to do the music for his first feature film, director Rob Savage. The film was called Strings. Soon after I met my partner on Hit Record, we met and stayed, and that's a whole other story.
Wanna die too? Oh, I love you.
In 2013, I was working 4 jobs. I worked as a janitor at a theater, and I also played live guitar for that same theater before the movie. I was painting a school and working as a landscaper on the side. I saved up money and moved to Germany with my partner with the intention of becoming a filmmaker. We had $700 in pocket, and by the end of the month we were trying to decide if we should spend our last €2 on potatoes or bread. We managed and lived in a hotel for 3 months before finding an apartment. It was time to make a movie. Things fell weirdly into place, and I began shooting my first film. It was a disaster. This also is a whole other story. I never released the film. A few months later, I went to Scotland to try and make a feature film about a young woman who finds an abandoned laptop that answers any questions with an unlimited source of knowledge. We filmed for 5 weeks. It was a beautiful experience, but I feared the movie wasn't there.
Okay,
So I went back to Germany and started working on a new feature. I told myself I wasn't interested in making short films, so I should just keep trying to make features. My first child was born, Wednesday. I began work on the feature, The Forgotten Colors of Dreams. Sure enough, the Scottish film was not a film, just fragmented pieces that were more often than not simply not working. I turned it into a short instead, Noctiflora. About a year later, I finished Forgotten Colors and released it. Since then, I've been making new films from sporadic ideas while working on a new feature called Bitterroot. My second child was born, Nemo. I'm still working on it, and this of course is also a whole other story. About 6 weeks ago, I, along with my partner and my friend, started a YouTube channel called Midnight Salon.
Can you imagine showing the same dream?
I have now been trying to find sustainability as an artist for 14 years. As of this morning, the channel has 89 subscribers, and I can't help but feel I'm starting over. This October 17th maybe isn't so exciting, but it is now 4 p.m. and I have only just done this voiceover. I was at the zoo all day filming for a new episode on Midnight Salon.
I'm filming you. Should I walk too?
In 1 week, I'm going in for surgery again, and I'm terrified. Last night, while trying to fall asleep, I bit my tongue so hard my mouth filled with blood. This October 17th maybe isn't exciting, but I watched them all in order recently and realized this film was missing. This one, telling the story. I forgot the existential crisis.
Hola Johnny, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estás trabajando?
Sí.
Muy bien, sigue trabajando, yo me voy a dormir.
Gracias.
Chao.